Hello, everyone.
Hola. I'm stuck. Hola. ¿Cómo está? Escucha. Très bien.
Yes. Happy New Year's Eve, everyone.
Not yet. Let's get the fuck out of this year.
That's why I said New Year's Eve. I said
Yeah,
New
but there ain't
Year's
nothing happy about New Year's Eve. We need to get the fuck out of this year to be a new year to be happy again. That's the law.
Yep.
This year sucks so bad. This year was worse than 2020. Would you say? For me?
Yeah.
For me, absolutely. So 2020 is my year. None of y'all can have it. I claim it. Case
okay,
dismissed.
but we're not here to talk about that sad things today.
I know. Hi.
We're here to talk about happy things.
What's up, Debbie?
Welcome, everybody. And yes, our lovely Debbie is in the house.
In the house.
In the house.
All right. So, who's there? Anybody else here?
So far we got Debs, but we might have.
We're on time. That's weird for us. Time.
Yeah.
So others will care. But we want to do this end of the year. We've been talking about it in the group chat. We want to do this end of the year for one reason and one reason only. There other things will happen, but we want to give this for one reason, and that is a thank you.
Yes.
On behalf of all four of us, we are only 50% of this team. The other 50% is doing New Year stuff or life stuff, and they're here with us.
Yes, and we love them.
They're always here with us, and if you guys pop in, come tell us about your New Year or whatever. Come say hi. Come flash us. Whatever. Little tit shot. I don't care. Just we're here for you. We love you.
We love you. We miss you. Hopefully, we'll see you soon. Whatever's going on.
Yep. We're here for you. We got you back.
Yep.
That's what we do. But thank you. Thank you to every single one of you. If you're watching now live or you're going to watch this later, because we are doing this on New Year's Eve. People got things to do, right? I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
You want to go have a life. Y'all crazy. But go ahead and go have your crazy life. Hold on. I got to let the dog out. Don't fall. Go, Roddy.
But yes, we wanted to come on here and thank everybody for your support. It means the world to us. We would not be here without you guys.
This year was great.
Yes.
And this year was only great because we finally got some dedicated folks to talk about us and come back each day and you know.
And the man in the chair is here.
All right, B. What up?
What up, B?
Doing something new with my hair. So ignore it.
There you go.
So thank you. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. You have opened my eyes to different avenues of creativity.
Mm-hmm.
Some of you guys know publicly, some of you guys know very little, so whatever. This has been an extremely difficult year for me. Yeah. Probably some of the biggest challenges and downfalls that I've had in my adult life has happened this year. And I can honestly say this outlet, this channel, this team, this audience has been one of the biggest outlets that I've had to keep just barely above water and keep and my bullshit has continued all the way through to today. And so I'm still dealing with it. I'm done dealing with it tonight. I'm starting tomorrow clean. Just forget it.
It's time to wipe
life. If you want to throw a snowball, you're gonna miss, motherfucker.
Oh yes, and let us say happy birthday to Debbie's husband. Tomorrow.
Happy birthday, Mr. Debbie. That one. It's hard to put Mr. on there. You're so used to saying it with the
yeah. I know.
Happy birthday. How old are you?
Happy
16?
Birthday.
I was 15. I turned 15 this year. Oh. Did y'all kiss Mary String the other day? Let me just put this out here. Mary, I'm a Sagittarius. I'm male.
Yeah.
Love you. Kidding, but
Yeah.
kind of. All right, so thank yous all around.
Yes.
We are going to
We
be
could not.
continuing some stuff here,
Yeah,
but
we would not be here without you guys. So thank you.
we are going in a slight, small, kind of ish hiatus, but you'll find it's not really.
Yeah.
So, what Snacks is going to be doing, Snacks is going to be continuing on the similar vein that we do when we're in HS season. If we find something poignant to review or find something that we want a show to follow, RuPaul is coming up, and we missed the boat on some of the foreign RuPauls this year, but the actual RuPaul season 14 is coming up like this week. So we will be looking at that. We'll be looking at Fire and Blood or whatever the hell the show's called.
It's called House of the Dragon.
House of the Dragons.
We're not exactly sure of the release date, but we know it's supposed to be happening here sometime soon.
Yeah, if anybody knows the release date, let me know, because I thought it was January. And now it's
I thought it was too. I
back
could have sworn it was. And
yeah,
and also if I remember correctly, are we or are we not covering the Hogwarts reunion?
We are tomorrow. That's what I was getting ready to the announcement. Tomorrow is the big return to Hogwarts with the cast of Harry Potter. They're all returning to the set of Hogwarts to share their memories and do their thing. And I heard it's a freaking train wreck. So I'm excited to see what the drama's all about. Yeah, I'm excited to see what the behind things. J.K. Rowling, from what I understand, is going to be there. Or at least make some sort of video appearance or something or other. Maybe that's part of the train wreck. I don't know. We're not going to discuss the controversy with J.K. Rowling ever on this channel, because I have very strong opinions as a fan and as a person. My own opinions about all that mess. In fact, we're not going to talk about any of the controversy. We'll talk some of the downfall of the controversy later on, a little bit later on in the year when we get into Fantastic Beasts 3 and the Secrets of Dumbledore, because you better believe I'm going to cover every inch of that. Yeah. But there's a lot of negativity going into that film, and so we'll talk about some of the negativity there. But other than that, we're going to keep it to the return to Hogwarts and what they're there to do, what the whole shebang is, about the whole mess of returning to Hogwarts. Why are they there? It's a set. It's a movie set. They're there.
Yeah.
We may get some things revealed and some things in us. I don't know what time it's dropping. We're going to do the research after this, but it is airing tomorrow, so it might be airing tonight at midnight. So I'm not sure. I just got to look up the time.
But yes, we are planning on streaming about it sometime tomorrow, I believe is the plan.
Yes, we are streaming about it tomorrow. We'll let you know the time, and even if everybody's doing their New Year's thing or whatever, we'll stream about it. We'll talk about it and leave it as a kind of a video review or whatever.
And you guys can always come back and check it out.
And when Fire and Blood comes out, and I think there's 3 things that we normally always cover that are coming around the corner that we will probably still cover. Maybe not as in depth as in the past. We'll see how the week to week goes, and we'll see where our audience is for these different types of shows. But we always cover This Is Us. We always cover RuPaul, the actual American season, and we cover sometimes Game of Thrones. We decided to cover Game of Thrones this year, so we're gonna give that a shot. The Game of Thrones community is brutal. So I don't know. Yeah. We'll see if we don't get into live.
Mind you, we're going to give it a shot, but we're not experts at it.
Yeah, EJ covers Game of Thrones as well, so we're kind of in friendly camp now with him. And maybe, I don't know, we'll kind of follow people's leads on, the people that really don't know. Because I know of this story. I know what they talked about in the show. I know what was mentioned in the books, the original books about this story. I need a complete refresher. But it got to the point with everything that's going on with my life and my move and all the bullshit. I decided just to put it away and just go into this raw and go into this story to see what I can glean from it. Kind of new. I do know the premise of it, and I do know the families and the members, but the whole politics of it, I think, is all going to be new unless you've read Fire and Blood. And I haven't. And I'm not going to until after.
Yeah, we're going to do that after.
Just 2022. Yes, they pushed it back because it did say January at some point.
Yeah. So they may have pushed it back. We just don't really know.
Because, as you guys know, unless you're living under a rock or choosing to live under a rock, which I was fine, so sometimes I do, the entertainment industry is not looking good again. I mean, here we are on the precipice of all live theaters closing down again. Who knows how long Broadway's going to be shut down. Movie theaters are starting to trickle through the country, shutting down. You've got the I call it Unicron, the Unicron for transport, going around eating planets and shit. And the numbers of Omicron are staggering. They're going up, and of course we're knee-jerk reacting again. Who knows if any of this mess is going to be January? Besides the Nevada thing tomorrow, so we'll see what happens with release dates and things pushed back. Thank God Spider-Man didn't get shows. Spider-Man broke $1 billion.
Yes, it did.
Yes, they wanted Spider-Man to break $1 billion to prove to audiences that blockbusters and movie-going experience is still well and alive. And Spider-Man and Tom did their job. Love you, Tom. Marry me.
Okay, now I'm going to change gears a little bit here because our biggest push this year was the new season of AHS.
Yeah, and stories. The new season
stories. Now, we had quite the campaign with certain hashtags that were invented by a certain someone who is in the comments this evening. Debbie, you know who you are. So we need to bring some of those out because some of those were phenomenal, which were the Who the Fuck is Elma? That one.
Alma. Elma. Yeah. Who the fuck is Elma?
That one.
What was the other one? There's hashtag something to Oprah Winfrey. I'll get pregnant or something. I forget.
Yeah,
but they definitely remember them. They're great. Keep them coming.
Yeah. We were always looking for more. And then I think we were going to discuss what were some of our favorite things that happened for that season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're not going to go negative. This is the negativity is a few hours left. Get the fuck up out of my hair.
Yeah, it's done now.
We're gone. We're done. We're done.
So, because yes, there was some good stuff that was in there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So for me, the best moments of AHS this week, that was our bread and butter this year. We didn't really cover RuPaul this year, but for AHS, yeah, let's talk about season 10 a little bit later. For stories, I think those middle chapters. Those middle chapters of stories, I keep saying, prove me right. It proved what, at least it justified my way of thinking, is that they still have it, and they still have it better than they've ever had it. Their storytelling and their writing and their casting and their acting is so spot on, just like it was in those early days. If all the pieces fall into place. Unfortunately, a lot of the pieces haven't been falling in place, and it did there in those middle chapters. The uniqueness, the new stories, the beginning, middle, and end of each story, and the move on, the whole companion piece to something else. It was brilliant. Forget Murder House. Everybody knows how I feel about Murder House, but those middle ones were so. And then people talked. There was such the discussion that was engaged around the college frat kid episode and how everybody hated that episode. I'm like, good, that was the point. If they're driving that kind of emotion out of people, then boom, they have done their job, and they're doing the job well. Mm-hmm. Impeachment was some of the best Ryan Murphy I have ever seen. Yeah. That show was absolutely freaking phenomenal. And so they've got it. Writers still got it.
They know how to do
Why they're doing what they're doing with the real HS things, I don't know. But all the way up till the finale of each part was sheer brilliance.
Yes.
And then they trashed their own shows with their finales. So I would say, if you leave out the finales and just use your imagination however you want that in, you have one of the best seasons and complimentary seasons of AHS ever.
I know. I agree.
There's just that thing that just has spoiled each of them. Spoiled stories, spoiled season 10. And so where do we go from here? Where does Ryan go from here? I'm curious, Debbie or B, have you guys been doing any research or seen anything online? What has been Ryan's comment on season 10?
So I haven't heard much talk.
10 months, huh?
I haven't heard much talk about it.
I haven't either.
As far as for me with stories, I have to agree with you. The middle was very well done. My favorite episodes were Drive-In and Ball. Those two were phenomenal. You know how I felt about the frat one. I didn't like that one, but that was the point.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not going to argue about that.
Sometimes good entertainment is not entertaining.
I know.
You
Sometimes
can't tell me that you're watching Heat or Casino or Godfather to be entertained. I'd be like, you're fucking crazy, because that's just it's
right.
gratuitous, and
No.
so, but it doesn't mean it's not award worthy or great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then when we do get into AHS this season, I liked both the stories that they did. I still think we needed more time for them, but they were well done, with the exception of both of the finales. Now, the casting, Lily Rabe is phenomenal.
She's in a new show.
Phenomenal. She should have her own show.
She is in a new show on Amazon Prime, I think.
That's good, because she definitely needs that. And then to have Macaulay Culkin come into the mix, that was, he did a great job, I think, for the newbie.
Yeah, and they actually handles his character well, better than some of the other ones that they threw away.
And then my other favorite character was Karen, which I think, in a way, I don't know, I thought she was a little bit underutilized, but
Who?
she's still Karen.
Oh yeah, Sarah.
Yeah, Sarah.
Yeah, Sarah's just great.
The whole thing, I enjoyed all of it, with the exception of both the finales, because they felt flat. But other than that, it was a great season, in my opinion.
75% there. 75% there. We're, that was better than freaking Apocalypse, which for me it was like 10% there. No, actually, I just some of it. Then I'm not that big of a hater on Apocalypse.
Yeah.
But no. I'm just a big hater of Mutt and Jeff and Fifth and Flop and
yeah, I know.
Whatever.
Hi, Blaze. Blaze is in the house.
What's up, Blaze?
What's up, Blaze?
What up? Love, sending love from Madonna to you. These are from the Sticky and Sweet tour that I saw in San Diego the night Barack Obama was elected president, and that's where I heard when Barack Obama was president. I heard from Madonna's mouth. So there, she's not being. All right.
Yep.
Switching little things, as you guys may or may not seen my Facebook. I don't think I posted it in the Snacks Facebook, but it is award season. So we are now officially in the motions of, I personally think, a really good award season this year.
Yeah.
I was really surprised. We went through and we watched a whole shit ton of previews the other night to kind of get a feel for what all these things. Number one, 90% of the movies that are in the awards columns of things, out there, because how I normally do it is I keep an eye on some of the pre-awards. Then when Golden Globe nominations come out, I formulate a list, and then that's when we start watching. It's from the Golden Globe list, and then the Oscar list will come out, and that'll be our formal list, and we make sure that we have all those ticked off for every category, every film nominated.
Yep.
So if something gets nominated for best song and nothing else, we're watching. Yep. So it literally is every film from every category, 100% to watch through the Oscars. And this season's good. And this season, 90% of all films are streaming. They're already out. They're already there. They're already there for the taking.
There's a few that we're still waiting for, but most of them are out now.
Yeah. There is like 3 or 4 that are on the Golden Globes list that are, still in screeners. No screeners available and no digital available, but they will be before the Oscars. So the ones that you got to watch out for is those last sneakers that are sweeping into the theater before, right before the cutoff of the announcement.
Yeah.
And then you may have trouble getting those because screeners are hard to come by these days because they're not releasing a lot of screeners because things are on streaming platforms and they're competing for every single cent they can get at the box office. So even if that's from reviewers and from Academy members. So I have not seen an official screener out this year yet.
I have not either.
Anywhere. So who's to say? But we've got a little jump on it. I will just give a comment on the last couple that I did watch. I'm probably gonna watch a couple more tonight. But I watched Don't Look Up
Yeah, Debbie's talking about that right now. She's
Yeah,
like,
Don't Look Up is possibly your biggest front runner. It has a potential to sweep if the Academy gets it, and I think the Academy will get it because if you don't know anything about Don't Look Up, first off, the drawing point of Don't Look Up is it has the mega of all mega casts. I mean, this cast is so A-list that it kisses its own asshole. I mean, this cast is crazy. A crazy A-list. You got Denzel Washington, you got Meryl Streep, you got Leonardo DiCaprio, you got Jennifer Lawrence, and list, Jonah Hill, and the list goes on and on and on. I wouldn't kill Jonah A-list, but anyway. And everything is top notch. Now, it is like a meta dark, real dark, deep cut comedy. And if you're not into that kind of real thinking, real processing, look at our own life and our own problems with the press and with the former president and all of that mess, it just falls flat to me because I tried to view it a couple ways. I tried to view it as for what it was, for what it was meaning, and it was just getting really intense. And then I viewed it as the comedy it was, and just kind of goes up. But I will say, if anything happens with the awards for this film, I think Jennifer Lawrence deserves hands down the nomination she's going to get. She's absolutely phenomenal. And Leo too. But Jennifer, I think this was the highlight of Jennifer's career.
Yeah, B says, "Love Don't Look Up. That should be shorter. I think they wedged too many names into it, which made it way too long.
And overstuffed. It was pretentious. Yeah. It was meant to be pretentious, and just the names alone scream, pretentious. That ending was dumber than fuck, though.
I know.
So they could have done without that. The whole thing could have just ended. That's it, folks. Yeah. But they went on. They pulled a Lord of the Rings and gave us like 18 different endings. But it has the potential to absolutely sweep the Academies. We also watched Being the Ricardos.
Yes.
And my God, give it up for Nicole Kidman. And J. Jonah Jameson. What's his name?
J.K. Simmons.
J.K. Simmons. That was J.K. Simmons' highlight of his career right there.
Yeah.
Come on. This film, what I really, really enjoyed about this film and what I really appreciated about docudramas like this is Nicole was allowed to give her representation of Lucy. There was no intimidation. There was no imitation. There was no mockery of Lucy. It was Nicole Kidman embodying a character and being allowed to carry that character forward. I saw Lucy in such a whole different light as I've ever even thought about her before. And I thought Nicole Kidman did it with such grace and such class. One thing I didn't like about it was the mix. Well, first off, the pacing was all over the place.
Yeah.
I didn't know which time frame we were in half the time. I was like, wait, what's going on?
Where are we?
And the pseudo docudrama thing that was happening in the middle of it with Linda Lavin and them talking, well, back in the studio, back in the day, they did.
That was.
Who the fuck are you?
I didn't understand what all that was about.
Where's Mel? Go tell Flo to kiss your grits, because it's like, why, Linda Lavin? Why are you sitting there just talking about this? And it was weird to me. It really offset the pacing of the film, but the performances are going to be nominated. It was well worth it. Tonight, I got to kind of mix things going on. There's Coda. There were about the deaf family, where one hearing girl has her own dreams.
She wants to be a singer. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm interested in seeing Red Rocket, which is in theaters now, but there's also a digital copy of it about a guy down and out who is in adult pictures and tries to go back and reclaim his life in a small town. That doesn't look happy for him. Then there's really gut punchers this year.
There's also Swan Song.
Swan Song's weird, man. Swan Song looks as if it's an HBO special kind of thing, but then it's really deep. It's like, would you create a new self with all of your memories, all of your past, all of your history to give to your family as a gift so that they can continue life as normal before you die? That's kind of the premise of it. Really. Mm-hmm. And I guess, that doesn't go well. So, I wouldn't want two of us around. Shit, that's too much commotion.
Yeah.
But yeah, but it's because it's got some. Then you got Journal for Jordan. Is it Jordan?
Yeah, it's
Journal
a journal. Yeah, a journal for Jordan. Yeah.
Jordan Rank. Anyway, it's about a dying father as well. All these dying fathers this year. Good lord.
I don't know what's up with that, but yeah, there's some really good ones out.
Yeah.
I believe Cherry's up for awards,
Is
isn't
it?
it?
No, I don't think so. Cherry is so fucking dark. I don't think the Academy will even look at it. Cherry was very, very difficult for me to watch. Extremely difficult. So if you haven't seen Cherry, Tom Holland plays a in midst of high levels of addiction of heroin and his girlfriend. And Tom Holland does heroin and heroin withdrawal more real than anything I've ever seen, and it was so uncomfortable to watch. But I think that's too dark. I think way too dark for the guy. They are pushing Spider-Man No Way Home for Best Picture. See what happens. It changed movies. It was just like Black Panther. This Marvel film was a seminal event in the last 2 years. It was the event. It should be honored. I don't know. Best Picture. I think it was kind of cookie cutter, but it should be honored. It did something amazing to the culture. And Tom should show me his butt. All I ask.
So yeah, we should be talking about a lot of Oscar movies this year.
Is anybody out there? You guys got any recommendations for awards? Does anybody know when the Oscar nominations are? In January.
When they're actually going to come out? Yeah, I don't know yet.
I don't know either. I thought I was late on the upkeep for the Golden Globes, but when I found out they were all on streaming, I was like, we knocked this mess out real quick because we had already had a jump on several of them. Tick Tick Boom is going to be nominated. In the Heights,
In the Heights will be nominated. West Side Story will be nominated.
Musicals will be nominated for stuff. So we've seen all those. Spider-Man is nominated. We've seen that. Encanto, the Disney films that are nominated. Stuff. We've seen that. Encanto. That's some weird shit, man. That's that girl from Beverly Hills 90210. See, that cartoon character teaches embodied her. Okay? From 90210. It's weird.
I haven't gotten that far yet.
What was her name? The girl with the glasses in 90210.
Oh, Gabrielle Carteris.
That cartoon character looks just like her. Freaks me out. Freaks me out. I'm like, you stole that bitch's body, didn't you?
Okay.
Shit.
All right, we're gonna go
on. Lamb is another one.
Lamb. Oh man, we saw the preview for that. That one, I don't know about that. That one's definitely weird.
Mm-hmm.
But the Academy's gonna love it.
I think so. Oh, if that's the type of film the Academy eats up, is that Lamb? Ooh, that's some crazy shit. Like, what the fuck is that? Ugh. So anyway, lots and lots. It's a good season. So if you're ever pre or post COVID, ever been a fan of movies, a fan of award season, follow along with us because I am all in. And when I go all in, I go all in. Unfortunately, last year I didn't even see the Oscars, and it was so mind crushing for me.
Yeah.
The Oscars are my Super Bowl. They are my graduation. They are my prom. And I usually go just crazy over the Oscars. And last year, to not even know that they were on.
I know they didn't even say anything about it last year because even I missed it.
I did not see a single movie last year that was on any kind of list. I heard the ceremony was very different from the thing. I worry the ceremony this year is going to come in the same fall. Because the Oscars are coming up right in the midst of this new variant that's now closing everything down, especially live theater. And that's what they're about, the live experience. They are not airing the Golden Globes this year, folks. That's crushing.
That's crushing right there. Yeah.
Yes. That people are pissed off with the Foreign Press Association. I'm not going to go into it now, but for viewers and movie lovers and fans, we're not going to get the Golden Globes this year. Unless we VPN it from another country, and I might. Because I love the Golden Globes. I don't know if they're even going to do a live experience anyway, because the Golden Globes are falling right in the midst of all this stuff. So
yeah, I know.
Year again. Here we are, right back to the height of everything kicking off. No pun intended. Football and Oscars and Broadway and Tony's and all that stuff. And there's Melly.
Melly. Hold up.
We're on live. Come on in and say hi. Happy New Year to everybody.
No, she's just saying Happy New Year to everybody. She says she loves us all, but She's headed for bed right now. So
We'll see you next year.
we will see you next year, love.
Take care of everything. So it's hopefully things kind of trickle along as normal so that we can get a little bit of our normality back, a little bit of excitement. Devastated about Broadway again because I have no idea what's going on. And I really was planning on by March at the latest to get to New York to see Hadestown before this cast left.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know what's going to happen, so we'll see. I was now. What else do we got going on here? So this is us. Some shows, if they air, we'll decide then if we're going to do an every week kind of thing or we're going to do a recap kind of thing. I do want to do This Is Us. The season this year is the final.
It's the final season.
We are going to be looking at doing like some big recap kind of thing, talk about all the drama and the ups and downs to lead us into the funnel to wherever the showrunners are going with this, and then we'll figure that out and go from there.
Yes.
Stay tuned for Game of Thrones later. And then of course AHS season. If and when we get into AHS 11th season or Stories season 2, even maybe Prime Story or whatever comes out of the pipeline on our normal thread, around to do it. But Snax is not going to be airing every week right now. We're going to let people take hiatus and take some time in their lives and take care of each other and go get a boost.
Now we do have something coming in the pipeline, but
we have a new project that we have been working on and developing for months now, and it's going to be very different from Snax. And as soon as we're ready with final pieces in place, we will let everybody know so that you can join us and be part of a new experiment that we're looking at doing. But that's nothing to nothing against our other 50% of the team. This is a side project that's pretty exciting for us. It just has to do we'll let Phil everybody in. There's a lot of participation kind of stuff with it. It's going to be a fun project. It's not just us sitting around talking and just doing it. We want it's another engagement type of thing that we're looking for feedback and enjoyment and cooperation and communication. Yeah, it's fun. So we're gonna have a lot of fun with that. That will be significantly more frequent than Snax, as the four of us together.
Snax is not going anywhere.
It's just good. The frequency of Snax will be more on our new project a little bit than Snax is, depending on what shows you're doing or when all the four of us are available to get together. But I think you guys, as a sideline, please join us when we give out some more information on our new our new little experiment, because I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I think it's exciting for me anyway.
I'm looking forward to it, actually, a lot.
So, well, we will after the new year tomorrow. Oh, hey, no,
tomorrow, no.
After soon.
Yeah.
After soon. Measure yourself, damn it! I don't know. After soon, we'll be revealing all these. We'll do a big announcement. We'll do a big kickoff and stuff. And it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Also, I have something special in the pipeline in about 3 weeks.
Yeah.
That's gonna be part of our special project. So
yep, it is.
January 20th, kids.
Mark your calendars, people.
January 20th. Just remember that date. I'm not telling you more. Date. I don't know who the mother is.
But yeah, we just wanted to come on here and thank you guys so much for all your support. We love you guys so very much. You have no idea. We wouldn't be here without any of you.
We had an incredibly rocky year. We had a very sporadic first year. Our first year was interrupted by COVID. Our first year was formed from a team from a scattered other team. Things were really against us launching a channel of the first year. This second year, you guys have really made something special. As small as it is, it's still something really special to us, and has really given me more motivation to be you and to engage and
we've actually had a great deal of growth in the last year that we didn't have in the first year. So that for me is incredible. I'm extremely grateful for all of it.
I just
We
can't for being my therapy, for being my outlet, for seeing me through like that, probably one of the darkest times of my life. And I really honestly feel that with everything, our new ventures and current projects and all of that stuff, that's when it's just, we're gonna will it good. We're gonna bring it on and will it
Yep.
really really good.
And we hope you guys can come along for the ride because it's going to be fun.
It is. It's gonna be fun. So we will discuss more soon.
Yeah, very soon, as soon as we get it all figured out. So
In
I
the future,
wanted to wish you guys a happy new year. Everybody go out and have fun.
everybody collectively right now, get all of your frustration out. Fuck you, 2021, and because
Yep.
I hated the year so bad. Never in my life. So bye, girl. Bye.
Here's yep.
Bye.
Here's hoping that 2022 is way better than this last year.
Remember that. Bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, bye. Bye.
Bye-bye. All right, we'll see you guys next year.